What's going on, Truth and Love? I pray you're having a blessed and a fantastic day. I know you are, because this is the day the Lord has made. We are rejoicing and we're glad therein. Listen, if you've been with us any length of time, you know that we exist to connect people to God. We exist to connect people to their God-given purpose. And lastly, but certainly not least, we exist to connect our church to the community. You know that we eat, sleep, and breathe Matthew 25 ministry, that where we ought to feed the hungry, we ought to clothe the naked, and we ought to be here for our community. But what better time to do that than Thanksgiving time, the where we can step up to the plate and be a blessing to the families that are in need in our local church and also in our community. But listen, this year we're taking it to a whole nother level. We're partnering with my barbershop, The Perfect Touch. They're collecting food items, non-perishable items, and turkeys. And here in our local church, we're collecting non-perishable items as well as turkeys and hams or whatever we can get our hands on. And we're trying to be a major blessing to the families here in our local church and also our community. Our outreach team is coming up here on Thanksgiving, and our goal is to be able to feed at least 100 families on Thanksgiving Day. So they're going to come up and prepare food and going to pass it out. And you're saying to yourself, well, I can't get away on Thanksgiving. I got to cook my greens. I got to cook my macaroni and cheese. I got to fry that turkey. So I can't get away. But you still can be a blessing to what it is that we're doing here at Truth and Love. How might you ask? I know you would. You can make a donation. You can bring your donations here in the church. We have a station here in the lobby, the way you can drop off all your non-perishable items. You can bring turkeys, bring hams, bring whatever it is you get your hands on. And we want to be a blessing to the families here in our local church, in reach, and then also families in our community, which is outreach. Truth and Love, you always respond when we do outreach. You always respond, whether it's every fourth Saturday or whether it's Matthew 25 ministry. No matter when we come together and we want to be a blessing to people, you always step up to the plate. So I know that this year will be no different. So I'm looking forward to you bringing your items this week, dropping it in the lobby. Get with somebody on our team the way you can drop your meat off, and we'll put it back there in the freezer so we can be a blessing to someone on this Thanksgiving Day. I heard one theologian say we must find what makes us come alive and do it. And feeding people and clothing people and being a blessing to our community, it makes Truth and Love come alive. So let's come alive on this Thanksgiving. All right, I love you. Be blessed. I'll holler at you. Bye-bye.